Yo, what's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today we've got a massive shard opening across 2 accounts. Let's see if we can get lucky, baby. What is going on, boys and girls? What is cooking, good looking, and all that jazz? We've got a super cool video today. I'm going to be opening up. Let's have a little look here. 25 ancient shards and 2 sacred shards on Del's account. Del boy, being my brother's account, he has saved these shards up so we can do this opening. And then we're going to jump across to my main account and we have got 4 sacred shards to open up. Now, the aim of this game is basically we're going to be cracking open these orbs up until we pull this bad boy here or we run out of shards. Now, let's be fair, knowing my luck, we all know what's going to happen. We're going to run out of shards before we get this bad boy, but hopefully we can be bringing Prince Kaimor home, ideally for both of us, right? Ideally for both of us. His speed aura is absolutely huge. Increase ally speed in the arena by 30%. He's also got his A3, resets the cooldowns of all ally skills. Absolutely crazy. It has got a 7-turn cooldown, but if you book it, it's a 6-turn cooldown. Pretty damn crazy. Then you've got Abyss Gaze, which is attacks all enemies, removes all buffs, places a sleep debuff for 1 turn. And Phantom Fire attacks all enemies, places a 5% poison debuff for 1 turn. If this attack is critical, he is usable pretty much absolutely everywhere, guys. So, without further ado, let's crack into it. Let's start it. First one, baby. Let's go. Come on, baby. It's purple. Not a bad start straight away. We've got Ultimate Gaelic. Holy moly, guys. He is literally one of the best champions for spiders, all the way up to the big, like Spiders 20. He is one of your main guys, mainly due to this AoE HP burn. He's an absolutely cracking champion. You got super lucky there, dude. Let's keep it going. Super jealous about that one. Super jealous. Moving it around, we got Chaplain. First pull was really good though, right? This one, not so much. Let's just keep it moving. It's rare. It is Skullsworn. He's a lizard man. He might be half decent. He might do a job for you somewhere, but I've yet to find one for him yet. Keeping it moving. Oh my days. Penitent. The Sacred Order, 76 reviews. Nothing really going. Nothing really that we want to be talking about. Nothing to write home about, certainly. Keeping it moving. We've got Grinner. Grinner's not a bad champion. Undead Horbs, sorry. He's got ally resist in the faction crypts. He's got a revives an ally with a shield. Not bad at all. Attacks all enemies. Has a chance to remove one random buff from them. And then attacks an enemy. Has 25% chance of placing a increase attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Not a bad A1, but to be fair, not a huge champion either. Fairly middle of the road for Grinner. It's purple. It's purple, baby. And we got the Basilisk coming in there, rocking in there. Basilisk is a lizard man. He is revives this champion to 30 HP when killed as a passive skill, which is pretty damn nice. It's on an 8-turn, can be booked up to a 6-turn cooldown, attacks 1 enemy, places a stun debuff on them for 1 turn, and Whirling Axe attacks all enemies, so it's an AoE on his basic, places an increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns if the attack is critical. Let's have a little look. He's literally very good for spiders by the looks of it, and fairly average everywhere else. Good in faction wars as well. But spiders apparently is where Basilisk shows his true colours. So far, we pulled Ultimate Gaelic on this account and Basilisk. We're building a little spiders team for him, you know. Fortress Goon, Ogren Tribes. Let's not even waste time on that dude. Let's not even waste time on that dude. Let's keep him going. Marquise coming in there, Demon Spawn, 264 reviews. I've pulled her quite a few times. We've gone over her kit before. She's alright. She's not phenomenal in any stretch of the imagination. Moving it down to Sorceress. Sorceress is part of the fusion as well, if I'm not mistaken. So not a bad champ to have if you don't already have her in your arsenal. I think it's part of that Razin fusion, if I'm not mistaken. Spirit Host, unfortunately, she's a great champion, guys, but she is also farmable. She's got an ally speed aura, which isn't bad, removes all debuffs. She's also got an increased attack for all allies, and she's got a heal on herself as well. She's not a bad champion to have as well, but she is farmable. She's not who you really want to be pulling out of these type of orbs. Going on to Temptress, Undead Horde, 92 reviews. Let's have a little look. Very basic. No, fairly middle of the road. She's not a great champion at all. Let's move it. Move it on. We need some more purples, baby. Where's this gold at? Here's a purple. Here's a purple. And we've got Fenax. Fenax is pretty decent in the Ice Golem's peak. He has got that that skill that basically if anyone is killed by his A1, if anyone is killed by his A1, the enemy cannot be revived. Makes him a very, very, very good Ice Golem champion. He's also got some like decreased speed, decreased defense. He's a decent champion overall. And this is worth noting, guys. This is the big version of the decreased defense. Now, it is only one target, but again, not bad for someone like Spiders. Moving on, moving on, moving on. We have got Ghoulish Ranger. We're not going to go too much into his kit. He's fairly middle of the road at best. We need some big champions, guys. It's another purple. It's another purple. Torture Helm is not one of the greatest. Increase ally HP in dungeons by 33%, which is quite nice. Revives this champion with 50% HP when killed. Attacks one enemy. Damage is proportional to the target's the champion's max HP. So that's actually going to be a big hitting skill, guys. Attacks one enemy. Damage is proportional to the champion's max HP. Think of like the big hits like that. Torch Helm's not going to be bad at all. He's going to be able to do a bit of a job. Where are they saying people are using him? Arena offense, magic keep, campaign locations, and faction wars. Right, moving on. Let's see if we can keep them purple. Or we've got a legendary. Let's go, Duchess. I have no idea, but let's go. We just pulled a bloody legendary, boys, out of a blue shard. Holy moly! Increase ally speed in all battles by 19%. Decrease the damage taken by all allies from AoE attacks by 25%. Minus 15% from bosses for AoEs. That's huge. Revives all dead allies with 70% HP. Places a Val buff on all allies except this champion for one turn. She is the one that hides all of your other team to allow them to do that damage. Places a 50% increase attack buff and blocks all debuffs on all allies for 2 turns. Places a Val buff on all allies except this champion for 1 turn. Holy moly. When booked, that goes up to a 50% increase attack, blocked all allies for 2 turns, and places a veil for 2 turns as well. Attacks one enemy 2 times, then places a shield buff equal to 10% of this champion's max HP for 2 turns on this champion and the ally with the lowest HP. She's a great support champion. Very, very good for clan boss, arena defense, arena offense, dragon's lair, minotaur. Everyone's good for minotaur, let's be fair. Ice Golem peak, spiders, she's decent. Fire knight, she's decent. She looks like she's a real solid legendary. Holy moly, let's keep it going. Damn, we got lucky on that one. Luke owes me a drink after this one, baby. Bone Knight. We have hit he's no good. Undead Horde. We're not even gonna look into his kit. Holy moly, I can't believe we just pulled that legendary. Let's go. You know he owes me a beer. Fleshmonger, Skinwalkers, 127 reviews. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to move it on. See if we can keep that legendary luck going, baby. Flesh Eater, Ogren Tribes, no, 16 reviews. Not even worth looking at. Moving on, a Ghoulish Ranger again. I think that's the second one that we've pulled out of this. Let's have a little look. Can we keep it going? Can we get one more epic? It's being a little bit over ambitious, but hopefully we can get one more epic. 23 on the Banner Lord. Let's keep it going. One more epic. We have got Judge. I always think that's Apothecary when I pull that. You know that. I still haven't got an Apothecary on my main account. And every time I pull Judge, I think that's him. Twinkle or Disciple. I haven't pulled him before. All right, let's keep it going. Want one purple, baby. One purple. Right, this is Perforator. He's a dwarf. We've got 2 more of these to open, guys. And then we've still got my account ones to open. And 2 Sacred Shards on this account as well. Thurgist is actually part of that Ryzen Fusion. So that's actually a really good champion to pull if he hasn't already got it. Thurgist is part of that Ryzen Fusion. So super needed. Right, that is the last of them. And we finish up with Judicator. Nothing to write home about there. However, we still did pull that behemoth. I'm so happy for him. Right, I'm also super jealous, right? Because I need that on my account. But we got 2 more Sacred Shards to pull. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's not mess around. Can it be gold? It's purple. Coming in there, we have got Sandslash Survivor. Not one of the best epics in the game by any stretch of the imagination. Decent reviews all round. Let's have a very quick look at the kit. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times, so it's a double hit. Has a 30% chance of placing Provoke. Attacks all enemies with an AoE there. Decreases the duration of all enemy buffs. Decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 1. Okay, so it decreases their buffs. Right, so it doesn't clear them, just decreases their buffs by 1. Places a 50% allied protection. So not bad there at all. And then increase allied defense in all battles by 25%. But let's go. We've got the big one now. The last one. Can it be gold? It's not gold, but it is. Who the hell is that? Ursine Ironhide. Okay. Campaign locations, looks fairly middle of the road at best. Each hit has a 50% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 7.5%. That's pretty nice. He's got a 1 hit A1, attacks 1 enemy, 35% chance of increasing cooldown. Attacks 1 enemy 2 turns. Each hit has a 75% chance of decreasing the turn meter by 5%. It's not a very big decrease of the turn meter at all. But he looks all right there. So, Luke, that is your pulls, man. I tell you what, I hope you're as happy as I am for you, man. Because honestly, dude, that epic, that legendary that we got there, Duchess, G bloody G, baby, G bloody G. But now we're going to move across over to my account, guys. We're going to move across over to my account, and we have got 4 Sacred Shards that we're going to be opening up. 4 Sacred Shards that we're going to be opening up. Can we take that luck that we've just used for Del Boy? Can we start and get a gold? Let's go. Let's go. It's purple to start with. It comes in with Charlie was actually part of the fusion recently for Gull, whatever his name is. Not great. Not great at all. Not great at all. Let's keep it moving, baby. Let's keep it moving. It's gold. It's gold. It's gold. It's Morley Tankard! I have no idea what she does, but I don't care! We got a bloody legendary, baby. Let's go. Arena offense, arena defense. She's not that great in the keeps. She actually looks pretty crap. Oh, man. Attacks 1 enemy, damage increased by 50% if the target is under a HP burn. Does she have a HP burn? Places a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Has a 50% chance of placing provoke debuff in 2 turns. Reflect damage. Revives an ally with 50% HP and fills their turn meter by 50%. Places a block damage debuff. Fills the turn meter of all allies when this champion is hit. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 25% when this champion is hit by a boss. She seems alright. She might be an okay tank. She's not what we were after, guys. She's not what we were after. But let's keep it going. Can we get another one? Can we get another one? It's purple. It is Juliana. We've also got Juliana already. She's a really solid poisoner, guys. Really, really solid poisoner. But not what I was hoping to pull there. Last one. Last one. Let's go. Can we get it? Can we get it? It's going to be purple. And it is going to be Vergis. Okay. Vergis, his kit is decent for campaign locations. And that looks to be about it, guys. Let's have a little look at his kit real quick. Attacks one enemy, 40% chance of placing a 30% reflect damage on them. Places a continuous heal buff, a 30% increased speed buff, and a 30% reflect damage buff on a target ally for 3 turns. That's pretty damn nice, man. That's on a 3-turn cooldown if you book it. Also places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champ for 2 turns. Places a 60% increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns. I tell you what, this could be a really decent support one that I'm type of after at the moment. Places a shield buff on this champion equal to 10% of their max HP for 2 turns whenever this champion loses 10% or more of their HP from a single hit. And active effect places a 15% continuous heal buff on this champion for 2 turns every time their HP drops below 50%. People are rating him pretty high in campaign locations, fairly low in everywhere else. Definitely in spiders, he's not going to be any good for me. But I'm pretty happy with those pulls overall. Oh, what an opening, guys. That is it from me. Signing out. Hope you've enjoyed the content. Until next time, I'll see you on the flip side. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more Raid Shadow Legends videos and all that good stuff, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing and it helps the channel out absolutely massively. But until then, guys and girls, you take it easy and I'll see you on the flip side.